What's going on, boxing fans? It's your boy Loco coming at you with some more boxing content. Always coming at you with nothing but the realest, nothing but the truth, and the most accurate, spot-on fight predictions in the entire boxing world. So let's jump right in. Lomachenko looked like he's seen a ghost when Devin Haney pulled up on him after winning a really close decision win over Jamaine Ortiz. Loma was shook from Haney's size, saying, "Is this lightweight? Is this lightweight? This is heavyweight."
I think it wasn't the best performance, but I know that if me and Loma was to fight, a better version would be on that night. But congratulations, and hopefully we can get it on.
You have said
Is this lightweight? Is this lightweight?
He's a big lightweight. Huh?
No, it's heavyweight.
Now,
In the ring, I'll show you.
Okay. I will be ready.
you've said that you are willing to make any concession that Devin Haney wants to make this fight. How bad do you want this?
Look, I'm ready. I told before, I'm ready, and I'm ready for any option.
Anytime, any place. I heard those words when you were going to fight for the undisputed title. How do you feel about Lomachenko saying, whatever you want, let's just get it done?
That's what I like to hear.
If he doesn't stop. I don't remember him saying that when he traveled all the way to the UK to fight the much bigger Luke Campbell, who is the exact same height and exactly the same reach as Devin Haney. Loma already has a built-in excuse if he loses to Haney. It was not easy at all for Lomachenko to get past Ortiz, who was a similar build and style like Devin Haney, but the skill level between the two is incomparable, favoring obviously in Haney's direction. It's not surprising to see Loma not as confident as he usually is going into his fights, because he knows what he's getting himself into when he steps in that ring with the undisputed king, Devin Haney. That's why Lomachenko years ago decided to petition for the WBC franchise belt in order to duck Devin Haney so he can still be champion without fighting his mandatory, which was Devin Haney at the time. Loma's team approached the WBC and requested the designation. After receiving the request, the WBC granted Lomachenko the franchise designation. This is, of course, according to WBC President Mauricio Suleiman. Team Lomachenko can only blame themselves for not taking advantage of a green Devin Haney 3 years ago. Also, Loma looked rusty. Could have been because he's coming back from a war in his home country of Ukraine. Also, he had surgery, so it is what it is. Loma said he needs some time to prepare for the fight with Haney, which is understandable because he wants to be in the best shape physically and mentally for a fighter with the caliber of Haney's. I truly do believe Lomachenko is a purist of the sport and wants to test himself with the greats in and around his division. After all, he did become the fastest fighter ever to win titles in 3 different weight classes in only 12 professional fights, shattering the previous record of 20. But the truth is, Lomachenko is a 130 fighter. A lot of fighters trying to be weight bullies lately, draining themselves to make the weight and then rehydrating to a much higher weight on fight night. Whereas Lomachenko has moved up weights. He was the most dangerous at 126 and 130. But with all that being said, it won't make crap of a difference. The result will still be the same. Haney will use his athleticism, speed, and of course that jab of his, which is arguably the best in all of boxing, to dominate the fight. Haney just knows how to win, pure and simple. That's what makes him one of the best pound for pound in all of boxing. Devin Haney has never been the one to duck any fight. I'm sure you've never heard anyone in and around his weight class calling him out, except for, of course, Shakur Stevenson after his latest fight, because it's already lined up for him to get the winner of Haney versus Lomachenko. But there's a reason for that no one calls out Devin Haney. Haney on multiple occasions has called out Gervonta Tank Davis, but all you heard were crickets from Tank. Also, Gervonta Davis went into hiding when Haney offered himself as a replacement opponent for Tank last December when the fight with him and Rolly Romero was canceled. It appears that Tank is just fine with his team matching him up with non-title fights. I don't want to hear anyone saying anything about the WBA regular title that he has, because that's one of those trinket titles which doesn't have much value. Gervonta needs to push his promoters to get him a title fight with Haney or fight another big name in the division. In the meantime, Devin Haney has chose a completely different path and bet on himself to be great. This path he chose has made him stand out from everyone else by taking 2 huge risks against ex-unified lightweight world champion George Kambosos Jr. by accepting all of his terms, taking less money, and having both of the fights in Australia. In doing so, Haney achieved the highest accomplishment in boxing, which is becoming the undisputed champion of the world. Ryan Garcia, at least, was honest when it comes to Devin Haney. He admitted that he wants to fight Devin Haney last, which I don't blame him. So hopefully we can see that down the line. If you're enjoying the content so far, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, please give the video a like and turn on the bell notifications. All of your guys' support is much appreciated. Thank you. Anyways, now we have a potential mega fight between Lomachenko and Devin Haney. That fight is not hard to make. Lomachenko is with Bob Arum's Top Rank, and Haney has promotional links with Top Rank as well. Now, when Haney says, quote, makes sense, he's referring to the money terms. Haney has all the belts, and he has every right to dictate terms when it comes to the financial side of things. I don't want to hear nothing about Haney has issues selling out fights and this and that. Haney versus Loma will sell out itself, because this is the fight that the boxing fans want and are asking for. I can see it happening in Las Vegas or even in Devin Haney's hometown of Oakland. Barring any issues with negotiations and no ducking from Team Lomachenko for the 4th time, we will finally get a big fight with 2 of the best in boxing. Let's hope Loma is a man of his words, as he wants to achieve his dream of becoming undisputed champion, and in order to do that, he has to get past the reigning undisputed champion Devin the Dream Haney. So let's see what Lomachenko does. Let's see what Top Rank does next. But let me know you guys thought of the fight, and Devin calling him out, pulling up on Loma in the ring, all of the above. Thanks for tuning in with your boy Loco. See y'all on the next one.
Do you believe at 20 years old you're ready for that type of challenge?
I think you said his name wrong. It's Lomachenko, because he doesn't want to fight me. But it's I feel like I'm ready for the fight. This is the WBC mandatory. So Lomachenko, come on, man, let's get this fight going.
A lot of guys have said they want Lomachenko. You're the next on that list.
Lomachenko.
My mistake.